Oh, I'm back live. Big Boy Fellas back live at it again. Woo. Just for your information, me and Honey Bun and her brother just left a little calf. What?
No, it's not like a fountain.
Huh?
It's not like a fountain. It's going up the gas.
Oh, okay. Me and her brother, Honey Bun, me and her brother, at this little calf I was at, probably seen on the previous video, where I was eating that good Filipino chow. We was able to feed 3 people for $11. Y'all seen what I had. I had me a pork chop dinner, pork chop, rice and eggs, and I had me a big bowl of beef soup. Yeah, boy, yeah. Honey Bun had her 2 dishes, and her brother had his 2 dishes. At a cost of 11 USD. Anyway, this is my boy here working on this Rab 4. This Rab 4. Trying to get it up. Like I told you, I had a leak in the rack and pendant. There's the. I see the seals leaking. So couldn't hold power steering fluid, right? Filled up power steering fluid. A day later, you got to put some more in there. When we look at the disassemble, we had to disassemble all this stuff to get to it. As you can see, my boy, you see, 2001 Rab4. You see all this stuff disassemble to get to it. Now, if you went to Toyota deal, they'll say, oh, we need to replace that rack and pinion. And all that work right there. And they'll do it and they'll fix it up for you. You'll be good to go. But when you leave there, you'll be out of about $1,500, $2,000. Go ahead. $1,500, $2,000. Make sure you write all that stuff down.
Yeah, I'm gonna write down.
$1,500, $2,000. This job right here, what he did was he disassembled the steering system, the A-frame, the tie rods.
I paid him the gas. That's gonna take it out.
Yeah. And whatever else associated with this. And my cost on the parts is going to be about United States dollars. Parts for this job is probably about $15. The labor, $200 US. So for about $225, I'm getting this done. Like I said, if you went to Toyota to resolve this same issue, it'll probably cost you about $2,000. Because one thing about them dealers, they never miss a chance to sell a brand new part. They never miss the opportunity to sell a brand new part. And the rack and steering for this car, Rab4 could cost as much as $600. And the labor cost could be as much as $1,200. $1,200 and $600. Then you gotta repressurize the fluid, power steering fluid. Even though you can go to AutoZone get a quarter power steering fluid for like $3. The dealer's gonna tell you that your car requires this special power steering fluid. That is
gandahan yung drive ni Andrew.
specifically for this automobile, and it costs $15 a quart.
Galit na galit yung tatay.
And you need 2 quarts. You got to understand, they got that $1 million, that $2 to $5 million showroom, car dealership. Ain't cheap. They got to make their money. Yes, sir, buddy. And guess who's going to pay? That's why me, myself, and I drives a 28-year-old automobile. Them cars I got, if it break tomorrow, I just grab my stuff out of them and leave it on the side of the road. Anybody want it, they can come get it. That's the way it goes. I wouldn't dare buy a brand new car. The kind of money these folks want. And these new modern cars is getting more and more difficult for the average shady tree mechanic like myself and many, many more out there. Shout out to my brother Mike. No good Mike down there in Warrior, Mexico. My shady tree mechanic down there. These cars are getting a lot more difficult for those guys to work on. But I digress. Anyway, let me shut this video down. My boy here was telling me, my man here, the mechanic, he's 58 years old, young. He was telling me he got a daughter in New York City. And I guess she's probably mid-30s or something. Maybe mid-30s. That she had just returned her 13-year-old daughter back here to the Philippines, Makati City, Metro Manila, to complete her schooling. That the schools in New York City was so in disarray and so pathetic that his daughter didn't felt that her daughter was getting the proper education, the best education she could possibly get. So she returned her daughter back to Makati City, Metro Manila, right here where I'm living. Right here where Honey Bun, 15-year-old niece goes to school. I'm not saying they're going to be going to the same school. There's more than I imagine in Makati City, there's 1 million people live here. There's a little bit more people live here than in the city I'm moving to, which is Pasay. Pasay got a population of 870,000. I imagine Makati City, Metro Manila, has got a population of more than 1 million too. She's returned her 13-year-old daughter back here to attend school here in Makati City, Metro Manila. Isn't that ironic? Anyway, hope things work out for her. Once she get her education, I'm sure she hauls. Once she get her education, I'm sure she's hauling ass back to New York City. Was a New Yorker always a New Yorker? Yeah, boy, yeah. Anyway, here's one of the things I essentially realized about the Philippines. There ain't no such things as weekends over here. You know, in the United States, right, in the good old USA, and Mexico follows suit, kind of, you know, Mexico and USA kind of follow suit. Whatever the U.S. do, Mexico will essentially do the same thing. Shout out to Mexico for electing their first female president, which took place about 30 days ago, I imagine. I don't even know what the broad name is. I've seen it on television a couple of times. But yeah, Mexico got their first female president. Them goddamn drug cartels gonna run her ass raggedy. But I digress. Anyway, like I said, there's no such thing as weekends here in the Pings. I manage this for banks and shit, right? Banks are open on Saturdays. I had to do some banking yesterday. I don't think they open on Sundays. So. They do got national holidays and stuff. They have a tendency to shut down government businesses. The common, the average, everyday mom and pops, they don't recognize weekends. And they have to work day and night and 24/7, 7 days. Because the profit margin on their labor is so small. Whew, they can't afford to shut down. So everybody working, and it's Sunday, and I love it. I love it. You know, I was a truck driver for 25 years, right? And shit, I remember when I first started trucking, right? I first started driving trucks. I told my dispatcher, I said, you gave me all this work here, right? I said, I can't be back by the weekend. She said, weekend for what? I'm saying, like, goddamn, college football, NFL, all that shit on the weekend, you know, Saturday and Sunday. She said, oh, no. In the trucking industry, there ain't no such thing as weekends. In the trucking industry, there's no such thing as weekends. Even though our dispatcher, they go home and enjoy the weekend. They can't wait for Friday at 6 o'clock to get out that door. If you need something, give me a call. Shit. I'm mad if you needed something, then call them. They'll answer the phone. I'm mad and I never need to call them on weekends. But I digress. Anyway, let me shut this thing down. Big boy fella can be seen at the Honey Bun channel. Like, share, subscribe to the Honey Bun channel. Tell everybody we know your boy said, y'all be good now. You're here. Yeah.